So let's get started. We're going to lay out 22 building blocks of whatever you want to use. This is going to be to put the rails on for the minecart hopper. Just fill this in here. Alright, let's lay these tracks out. Get it all lined up right here. Now it should look like this. Now we got to do the powered rails. And as you see, just match it up. We're going to go 9 blocks in, and you can put some levers underneath or redstone blocks. I'm going to go with levers. So just make sure it looks just like this and that everything has power is all that really matters. Alright, now for the unloader station. Just pause it if you need, but it's pretty simple. Comparator, dust, torch. Now let's lay this grass down on this pad. This will be the main area where all the sheep get sheared. This is where the magic happens right here. And it's going to look just like that. This will be where the sheep go up the water column. So it's going to come out too, and bring it over. And that's it. And we're going to fill this in with dirt. So it's going to be one overlapping. And add your soul sand. Alright, put a block first, and then put your fence gates. That's the only way to make this work, because you're going to need 2 layers of fence gates. Alright, now let's get our water in there. So you should have 2 blocks of water, all water sources, 2 gates, all the gates are open, and it'll look exactly like that. Now you're going to place another block here, right above the gates, and then fill that in. Alright, now you're going to place a slab with a dirt block on top, and bring it all the way over to here. Now let's fill in the second layer. Then add your water. And you got your pad. That's going to be the top pad there. Now to add the buttons. These help the sheep walk off the edge. This new glass row, this is going to be where the dispensers are supposed to be. Alright, got the hoppers. Put the dispensers facing down. There we go. Now just put some grass strips every other block like this. I made it a little higher where they first come down, but definitely 2 blocks where they're going to get sheared. Then extend your tube up to make another layer. Now pop another layer down there. There we go. Alright, so it should look like this. And that's where we're going to stop making pads. The only thing that's going to be different, you can see right there how to alternate the pads, and you can go up as much as you want, but this is how you do the top. You go up as high as many levels as you want to go, but this right here is how you're going to set at the top. You're going to break out 1 block and go outward so that it comes in, and then we're going to put this on top of fence gates. Alright, now you got your water in, put down your fence gates, open them all up, break the glass underneath them, and you're good to go. Now trim your top layer down to 1. No matter how many layers you do, just make your top layer 1. They'll bump off a lot easier, and that's what makes them all get pushed into the system to bump the other layers down and so on. Alright, put some shulkers full of shears on your hoppers, or chests, whatever you prefer, and that's how you will feed the system with all your shears. Last thing is a clock. Here is 1 clock, and I will show you another, but the whole point is that you just put it on a clock that goes every few seconds. Now to add the top layer of dirt. As you see, it's going to be on the 3rd block with a gap of 2, so the sheep have enough room to go through. Now break open 1 strip right above the single strip that they stand on. That way the grass can transfer down better. This is how we're going to set up the roof. Just make a strip here, and then we're going to put glass next to it. Make it look a little cleaner than just a whole bunch of grass strips. So every other block, make grass, and then put glass next to it, filling it in. To get your redstone signal to travel all the way over, this is what we did. Just put a block, and then a repeater, and then more redstone dust. And then you can just use one clock instead of two. So just do it just like that. Alright, we're almost done. All we're going to do now is pack it full of grass everywhere we can on top of these dispensers here, and in any space that we can find. And then we're going to put the little gap for the wheat. This is one block above where they fall, so that they can't jump on it. That's another little extra grass strip. Where you only got one row, you can make a bigger pad, so more grass, more spreadable grass, more they can eat, the more you get the wool. The final thing now is just to set up the wheat area. So you're just going to count in 10 on both sides, break open 2 pieces of glass, pop a couple signs, and then you stand there holding wheat in your hand, and it supercharges the farm and just makes it work so much better. Well, that's it. And as always, thanks for watching.